Hey, welcome back to gringotaxis.com. Here we are in Rimac. This is behind the presidential palace. I'm trying to get the camera going a little faster, but sorry, it got delayed. I think this is the street I want. I got to be honest, I don't come this way very often. So this is the one I want. And it's nighttime. I usually don't come through here at night. Usually it's like 5 o'clock in the afternoon when I come through, and there's a lot of people out. It kind of shows me exactly where I need to be, so that they got markets and stuff there. I know exactly where I'm turning when I got all these people standing in that area, right? So, but yeah, that was the right turn, so we're good to go. So we got two options. We can go straight ahead up to our left, or we can turn right. We're going to turn right. We're literally heading directly at the back of the presidential palace right now. Big holes in the road, guys. Sorry about all the swerving back and forth and bumps here, but that's just the way it is here. Big holes in the road. We got a Center Nasco here. Can't imagine what they're doing over here this time of night. That's the roads for real. So when you're ready to drive over here, just know that's what you're in for. Well, at least during the day, you get to see what's going on all around you really well. The camera at nighttime's not so good, is it? Did you see that speed bump right there? Probably not. Now imagine trying to find it at night and it's 25 miles an hour. So just on the other side of that green building to our right is the River Rimac, which is where we get our water from. And behind that, on the other side of that, is the presidential palace. So that's give you an idea where we're at, how close we are to it. If we continue to go straight, it will bring us up to the old bull ring that we have here in Plaza Acho. Big one. So this is actually an intersection that's 99% of the time controlled by traffic lights, and I can see that nobody wants to stop. So rather than me just blow through it, I'm going to stop and let them go. I haven't been this route in probably, I'm going to say probably 3 months. See that car in front of us just blew right through a red light. 15 seconds left on the clock still. He just blew right through it. Car right here, 10 seconds left on it, just blew right through it. So if you think that you're going to come over here and drive and you're not going to be subject to, people doing stupid stuff, yeah, and you're going to see a lot of it. And it's not going to be just one or two. It's going to be thousands, hundreds of people doing all kinds of stupidity, putting your life at risk. So be well aware of that when you drive over here. So if we stayed to our left here, just kept going up there, we would the next bridge up would be the next bridge? I'm not even sure, to be honest with you. Now I'm a little confused. I don't see the last. Maybe it is here and I didn't see it. Yeah, I guess it was here. I missed it. Plaza Acho. So yeah, this would be Fuente Guanaco. So we're getting on the. It says Carretera Central Sur. We're getting on what's known as the Evitamiento. Evitamiento. It basically means bypass. It's a short toll road over here. It's 1:27 a.m. I am on my way to Surco, Santiago de Surco, just off of the Avenida La Primavera, a couple of blocks away from what we call I'm sorry, Fuente Primavera. Yeah, so we'll be right around there. So they may even have a couple people that refer to it as Fuente Angamos, because it's the same road, right? Angamos and Primavera, they're the same road, so they just changed names right there. So you might get some people that call it different names, but yeah, it's the same place. I'm more and more acclimatized down here. My body is getting used to being here. And I 90% of the time run my air conditioner, and I'm considering shutting it off this evening. I got it turned down as low as I can turn it. Temperature down right on the border between hot and cold. It's just chilly enough now to make me start thinking I might want to put it, shut it off altogether. There's a bus stop on the right. That's all that is. There's buses there. This is about tough to see. So this is one of the roads that some of the U.S. Embassy employees are not allowed to travel on, or were not allowed to travel. I have to go back and look through their paperwork, but at one point there was a section of this road they weren't allowed to travel on at night. So I'm coming up fast on that car right there, but I'm not speeding, guys. I'm literally 5-7 kilometers below the speed limit. So. This is not too bad of a trip. Usually usually at this time of night, you find a bunch of people driving around with no tail lights on their cars, or trucks with no lights on them, or motorcycles without even a headlight, like no lights at all. So we're doing pretty good this evening. Everybody seems to be with lights on. Here at this bridge right in front of us, it's all blurry. The speed limit drops to 60 kilometers an hour right there. They changed all the speed limits there about, I would think about 4 years ago, and they didn't bother to even tell anybody that they were changing them. They just came out and changed them, and then they actually caught me there shortly after that, driving at what I thought was the speed limit because they never told anybody they were changing them. So I was, yeah, they got me there, no questions about it. Those lanes to our left are electronic payments. Wife, being a paranoid Peruvian, does not want us to connect our bank account or bank card to that system. She's afraid they're going to try to steal our money out of our accounts. We've been here for 8 years, and it's never been an issue, not even once, that they've tried to steal money from anybody's accounts, at least in the news. Nothing in the news. So I'm not sure where she gets this from, this paranoia at this point, but it is what it is. Oh, that was not a good idea. I should have gone to the other one over there. Oh my God, should have gotten there on that line with that truck. See that truck leaving on the right? There's nobody behind him. Nobody. I'd be up there paying my toll right now. Instead, I get in a line with who knows how many cars. That wasn't too genius now, was it? Look, there's still nobody there. I would have paid my toll and been on my way. These tolls are pretty cheap by U.S. standards. I don't have anything to compare them to by European standards, but they're pretty cheap for me. Doing the conversions and all that stuff, the exchanges for how much it is, dollars to cent, dollars to soles. They're pretty cheap, but for Peruvian, they're kind of expensive. This toll is the tolls in this area that we're going to run on are 620 soles. No, excuse me, 660 soles. So they're a little expensive when you figure how many times you drive back and forth every day. You know, it's 30 soles a week easily, just in one direction. 60 soles a week round trip. That's, you know, a good chunk of your minimum wage job every week just to pay tolls. $6.60 is roughly, and this is a rough figure, folks, roughly $2. They raised them too. They also raised these tolls by, so 140. See, por favor. So she just asked me if I wanted a receipt. It's a receipt versus a invoice. The invoices are for your business, and the receipts are not for your business. You hear that? That was me crumpling up the receipt, because the tolls you get, while my business is legitimate and it's legal, and I have a legal tax ID number and everything around is legal, the amount of money that I save on my taxes because of that piece of paper is so small that it's literally irrelevant to me. It's not worth the paper it's written on. $6.20, I get 18% of that in proving soldus for a discount, and then you do the exchange rate on that 18%, and it comes out to about a 10 or 12 cent reduction on my taxes. Seriously, if that 10 or 12 cents is going to break you, you're probably already broke. I don't have time for it. So this, coming up on this interchange that we're coming up on, where that truck is to the right, if you get off there, that will bring you to Evitamiento, bringing you into back towards the center of the city. This road here, the direction we're going now, this will bring you, this exit here to the right will bring you to the Jockey Plaza and things like that, La Molina. Off to our left, those white lights there is where you enter into, just to the left of it, I guess. I guess I shouldn't really open my mouth, because it's like right next to me is the entrance for the, what do they do there? It's like a expedition type place. Expedition, yeah, right. But anyway, so there's a thing there, and then off to the left a little further is Jockey Plaza. So, yeah. So we're going to go down here a couple of traffic. I guess we'll go down one more. If I didn't have you with me on this trip, I'd make an illegal U-turn, but since I have you with me, I won't. Did I just admit to doing an illegal, that I was doing an illegal U-turn? Oh, yes, you did. Yes, you did. Pedestrian on the side of the highway at 1:40 in the morning. It's just lovely. I'm in Peru, guys. Right now, you can't really see it, I guess, but right across the street there, that little hut there is got a sign on it that says San Borja. So we're right there in San Borja. But anyway, being in Lima, in the center, at this time of night, everybody does these illegal acts, driving, blowing through intersections that they're supposed to stop at, red lights, U-turns, illegal left turns. It is a regular practice, and it's really hard to not get sucked into that. You see everybody else around you do it, and all day, every day, and you sit there and try to follow the rules and follow the laws, and you start looking around and going, wait a second, man, there's no cops here, no cars, no cops, no foul. So it does into your brain, and sometimes you do it and you realize you're not supposed to, and you get back to it again, and being a responsible person. So blue lights, those guys said Renasco, not police, okay? They're not police. I hear a lot of people, tourists that come, they think that they're police. They're not police. They're just like, they're kind of like first responders towards crime or violence or theft or, things of that nature, right? As of right now, there's no, they're not authorized to carry lethal weapons. So yeah, they're trying to authorize it through the mayors. But anyway, this road right in front of us right here is on the border of, as I said, this is Primavera to our left. To our right will be Angamos. It doesn't literally change right here, but within a couple of blocks. So Angamos to the right, Primavera to our left, and yeah, I'm only a few blocks away from my client's house. Well, before I actually pull up to the client's house, guys, I'm going to shut the camera off. I just want to give you guys a view of the city that we haven't seen, many of you haven't seen for a long time, if at all, ever. And yes, I get it, it's night, and sometimes you get some blurry spots on the camera. I get it, guys, I get it. I can't change how the camera shakes. I don't spend the money on those GoPros or those gimbal holders for your phone. So this bridge that we're going to go under right here, I know you can't really see it, but it is a bridge, all this spot lit up here. This is Puente Primavera. So, yeah. This is also, now we're getting into Surco. This is the district of the city, the area of the city where the United States Embassy is located. And I got to be honest with you, it's not like the U.S. Embassy really does much for people over here. I signed up for their programs, this, that, and the other thing, many years ago, and even I've been here for 8 years now, and even to this day, I still get no alerts, no nothing from them. So I signed up another time, still nothing. I signed up 2 or 3 different times, different emails, nothing. So some people get it. I guess I'm the only one that doesn't. So, but yeah. All right, guys, that's about it. I'm going to pull into my customer's place here in about a minute or so. So don't forget to check us out, gringotaxis.com. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you want some more videos, and share it so we get some more exposure out there and can keep growing. All right, guys, also one last quick thing for you. Discount code Travel Peru, all capital letters. Punch that in, Travel Peru. You get an automatic discount at checkout. All right, guys, take care. Bye. We'll see you when you get here.